Welcome back to Petman Garage. We got hopefully a quick, easy mod to do, and I wanted to add a tailgate dampening assist to my 2018. It's supposed to go behind the tail light, and then it has a new, I believe it has a new cup for the tailgate hinge that has a spring load dampener in it. So we'll see what that looks like. We're gonna hopefully fix that. My only concern is I think maybe part of the bracket goes in where the same mounting holes for my toolbox are. So we're gonna have to hope that that doesn't happen. We'll find out. I haven't even opened the box yet, so we'll grab the box and get to it. There's our part number. It's a Ford Accessories part. Take a look and see what we got in the box. So it's a new hinge with the pivot point on the inside. Take tailgate off, take tail light out, unscrew the bracket. Alright, well, it looks fairly simple. So let's get to it. So that's the entirety of the kit, is the little shock damper and the new hinge. So before I do anything with taking this off or pulling tailgate or anything else, I'm going to pull my tail light. It looks like there's supposed to be a ball stud mounted behind the taillight for this to go onto. So I want to make sure that that dude actually exists on my truck before I get too much further into it. So these are just 8mm. Put them up on top of the toolbox so we don't lose it. We'll pull the tail light out. Okay, well that was super easy. Sarcasm. So the verdict is, let me grab a light. So the verdict is the ball stud does indeed exist. Whoa, Jesus. So the verdict is the ball stud does indeed exist in the body of the truck. So we will pull the nut plate off this side and get this bolted in. It should be really quick. So a lot of people will, from what I've seen online, that don't like the black finish on it, will have it painted in the body shop, but you know, that's an additional charge, and it's not really going to bother me that that's painted silver and not body color. I bet there's probably, maybe not. Anyways, so we'll get this swapped off, and my plan is not to take the tailgate completely off the truck because I don't want to deal with the camera. I don't want to deal with I'm gonna have to pull the bed mat out just enough where I can get the tailgate to come out some, but we're gonna juggle the tailgate, see if we can't do this all in one shot. Probably not ideal. Okay, so it looks like it's messy because I actually use my truck, but this looks like a Line-X bed liner, but it's actually a Bed Tread Ultra made by Bedrug. So it actually is basically the same thing as a bed rug, except for it doesn't have the carpet. But so that just velcros on and off, so that's super nice. But so the trick with the tailgate, you have to pull it up to about a 45-degree angle, and then you're going to lift up out of the slot. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we're going to have access to get to our bottom bolt down there. I'm going to grab a little stock little scrap 2x4, and I'm just going to set it down here between the bed and the tailgate, so I can actually, the tailgate keeps wanting to slide forward. So that'll allow me to get more room to work without fighting the tailgate here. Alright, so the bracket's off. I get to swapping this one over. It just slides in place. Those bolts kind of took a little while to get out because they're red Loctited in, so they really didn't want them coming out. So there's quite a bit of adjustment in this bracket, so make sure you try to line up with your old witness marks as best you can. So I'm going to try to make sure that bracket's sitting right where it used to be, about like that. That'll ensure that the tailgate actually fits the body like it's supposed to. So I want to make sure that the tailgate actually fits the body good before I put the shock on, in case I need to make any adjustments. I'm not also fighting the shock in the hole. We're looking pretty good. It did latch on its first try, so that's a good thing. So I'm just gonna drop the tailgate and let you see the action of that, how that can arm works. So that's basically connected right to the tailgate, and once the shock absorber is there to there, then it will do its job. So, and these ball studs are just spring loaded and they just pop on. pull the tailgate up a little bit to get the adjustment on the length correct, and that just pops in place. A little bit of noise, but did what it was supposed to do. I can live with that. Probably be a little bit quieter with the tail light on, covering up some of that mechanical noise, but much better than it was, that's for sure. So we'll get the bed liner, bed tread pulled back down and velcroed back in place. Easy peasy. Actually, I think actually goes higher than that, I think. Yeah, so the nice thing about this is it covers up the all the hinge area, so it'll stay a lot cleaner in there. You know, if you're loading gravel or sod or something like that, you're not losing a bunch of debris down into the tailgate hinges. Let's see if I can get that on camera so y'all can hear that. So it's a little bit noisy, but yeah, I can live with that. So now I just need to pop my taillight in, and we're good to go.